Hello and welcome back to Doki Doki Lecture Club. Aim will take with this is the plus version, but yeah. In the last video, we basically started everything off. We're clearly going for the Yuri route, which is the purple hair girl, if you don't already know. So, yeah. This might start getting interesting. We'll see. Another reason why I wanted to play this game is actually because, funny enough, this game actually came out on my birthday. Well, not the plus version, the original version did. So yeah, 22nd September, way. That's actually my birthday, so if you didn't know that, well, yeah, now you know, but this is when this game came out. So that's why I chose to play it. So, if you want to know why I chose this game, that's why. Quite a nice game to play. Definitely. So, yeah, let's get straight into it. I'll see you there. Okay, so this is where we left off. With with Yuri looking at, reading from my book instead of her own. Sorry, I was just... Yuri, you really apologise for it, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, it should work fine. I sign my desk until it's up against Yuri's, and hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Until each leaning a little bit, I was told to almost touch him. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. And I guess that makes it kinda difficult to turn the page. Here. Aww, how cute. This has gotta be my thumbnail now. Sorry, it's just a truth. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Eh? Turn the page? Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. On the sofa at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. Don't know where I was going to go with that. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. Oh, I'm pretty sure right. Has her eyes... I can't tell. Has her eyes moved in this shot since the last time? Since... I don't know. Oh god, this is getting me. Thanks. We'll continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn a page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. I continue to the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, and it flutters over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? Does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid and she'll do something. Like she'll. English, please work. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see it into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. You remain silent for a moment. But Nagito, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. So I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I meant more like kinda cute. Huh? Why are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. Oh my god, I have a Monu's voice. Fuck me. What do? Okay, everyone. Huh? I think it's about time we share today's poem with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. You exhales, spared from finishing a thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kinda down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. He releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Ow! Fuck! Ah! Pick the book up! Pick the book up! It's costing my fucking thumb! Imagine you say that. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a little bit, you know? Let's go. Oh god, that's... I've asked to do my normal voice from Nagito, but that's not Nagito, it's Yuri. That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Right? I stand up. Make a mental note of where I left off in the book. Then slip it back into my bag. I used to have to do this with, I think, was it the Rise on the Shield Hero? Oh god. Considering as well, I would pretty much read. If I was to finish a book, I would go straight to the other book, and sometimes I would actually get confused, like, actually, was I on that book, or was I still on that book? I can't remember. Yeah, it was a nightmare sometimes. Still trying to get the last volume. Still need volume 22 of Rising of Shield Hero. Take it for fucking ever. I know it's not manga, it is the light novel. I'm still trying to get it. It's just complicated, because I don't really want to use Amazon, because I've heard that apparently Amazon is actually kind of bad. When it comes to light novels and mangas, a lot of people have talked about how apparently some of it comes up like soaking wet through. Some people say it's absolutely just dismantled. So I'm kind of hesitant. If I have to, I will use Amazon, but I'm a bit hesitant as of right now. But yeah, so enough with that. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't we find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out the poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose-leaf tongue. It's on a wrinkled sheet of loose-leaf tongue with spiral notebook. And then Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can only see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Next thing you hear, wrote and comply as well, reaching into the bags. I do the same myself. Fuck. Who should I show my poem to first? Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced. Should I start with her? I can trust her opinion to be fair. As she read the poem, I noticed her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Eh? What was that? Huh? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hit me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Huh? That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Well, that's a huge compliment coming from you. That's a huge compliment coming from you. I don't think that's a compliment, right? This is actually my first time, really. Huh? He stares at me blankly, and looks at my poem again. Oh, I know that. I just might, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She shares her finger on the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognise in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanour totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be playing for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes from practice, and learn by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Nesaki can be a little biased, so... Biased? How? Well... Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri has apologised herself to me or to Natsuki. You mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiled extremely, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club? Goes under the light. Fuck me, I cannot read. Goes under the light. The what the fuck? The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. No, it's good handwriting, it's just that, fuck me, if you're blind as a bat, it's hard to read. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Yes, that's because I'm blind. I'm generally just a blind person. Well, I just don't read script very often. I just think handwriting's pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I want to try something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost Yuri? Actually, there's something about ghosts that are Nagito. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in our last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon, to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I didn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Huh? It's nothing really. I was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Nagito. Me too. You should show my poem to next. Sure, Sayora. At this point, I don't really give a fuck. Oh my god, I have to do such a high. This is a good poem, Nagito. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who will be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it serious. I'm nearly getting to an Natsuki voice thing. It's so bad. It's because I always is such high pitch that I don't want to just show my voice at the same time. I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me of how you really are part of the club now. As mentioned the fact, I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. Not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Nagito. Deep down, no suffered at all, you know? Try new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayora. I'm not sure if Yuri sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here too, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that now. Yay! Now, you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear... Oh, fucking hell, yours is a lot longer. Dear sunshine, the way you go through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. It means don't fucking get out of your bed. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. What the fuck? What is that impact? I want breakfast. Sayora, this is just a guess, but did you wake this morning to this? Probably. No. Just a little bit. You can answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit about myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last song. I make egg sounds. Fucking hell. Even though you late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Someone I kinda know. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Hehe. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. Next time, I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Who shall I write my poem to? Who shall I write my poem to next? That makes sense. Who shall I show my poem to next? Let's go with Natsuki. I'm gonna go with last. Oh god, Natsuki is the yandere. Eh? Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you like it. I get the music in the background, it's like... it's like it's just like a failed version. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, hammers can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. What the Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? If I was reading this, I think a grin would be showing on my face, and by the end, I think I'll be pissing myself. I'll be kinda honest. Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't take my writing seriously. There's no point of poems for people to express themselves. My style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. You understand? But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on this wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but they made it fall off. But they made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more weight into it than I realised. So, that's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humour over the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is. I'm not escaping the part of the I want to know with now. Who shall I show my poem to next? Well, who shall I show my poem to last? Monica. Hi, Nagito. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, and new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. So don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll get that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's just kind of embarrassing, but I'll get that after. Don't worry, Nagito. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I am Monica my poem. Great job, Nagito. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's very metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easy for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put things on effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it would anyway. You know, like you likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imaginary symbolism. Yeah, but of course, I feel like as well, it's right now, Yuri is like more like horror, imaginary, and symbolism. That's what she kind of likes. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. You likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or let them deeply analyse all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things. A lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the biggest way to find the kind of style that suits you. Fucking hell, I am exhausted. I need to breathe. I don't know how to do that sometimes. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most, so don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. That's exactly what I'm doing. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. It's a bit confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. Let's see. Well, let's read it then. Fucking hell. Holy well. It could have been me. See, the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbour, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blink like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, fucking hell, already scorched with a permanent copy of Milo's image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. Oh, and infinite choices. I realise now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, as we call it. So I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. As all our poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What's the impression behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's being influenced my poems a bit. Epiphany? Yeah. Oh, wait, fucking hell, I just went to do my Nagito voice. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that. Because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you write a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a certain specific... Fuck me. The same way I do that very much. Or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you're never making progress. Just for yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy up later. That's literally what I had to do in my English language paper. I think for my practice paper, I did such a good story. I think that story actually, I can't remember how many points you earn. I think it's like 20 points. I think I ended up earning, I think it's 11 points. Actually, no, I think it might be more. I want to say maybe between 15, 16 points. Like 15, 16 marks out of 20. Because it was quite a good story. It had its beginning, it had its middle, but I left the ending as a cliffhanger purely because I actually wanted to write more. But of course, for one, I couldn't write the entire fucking story. Two, I actually kind of wanted to continue it afterwards, but of course, I never got that exam paper back, which I wish I could get back, but I never got it back. So I never got to continue it, and I'm quite sad. So it was quite a good story. It was about someone getting murdered, they reincarnated, and they, of course, like I said, got reincarnated, which I already said, don't know why I said it twice, and it's like their entire mission is to find out who killed them. So it's like they're in a new body, but they still have the memories. The only problem is that they don't know who killed them, which is quite good. So if I remember quickly, I think I was going to go with, from what I remember, the person was pushed to fall to the death, but they didn't know who pushed them. So the entire story was going to be about like, oh yeah, who pushed them? And I had a few developments where I was like, I could have like certain, like, well, not a cliffhanger, but like a plot twist where it's like, it turns out it was actually, because I said, I think Shane's getting reincarnated into a baby, you know, being born. A bit like Oshinoko, if you understand what I mean. It's a bit like that. But I was going to maybe like turn on like, oh, okay, actually no, the person that actually killed the protagonist was the mother and the father, as they had, you know, tried to have a child in the past, but it always failed. And they found out, well, I think, of course, they ended up trying to like research it, and they believed into this cult thing, or cult ideology that if you take a life, that's how you gain a life, type of thing. So of course they end up taking the protagonist's life. She reincarnates, but they don't know that. So it is. I had that maybe as one ending. A different ending is that actually no, nobody actually killed her. She just misremembered everything. She thought somebody killed her, but it actually turned out she killed herself. That type of thing. I had a lot of endings where I was gonna go off. One was actually just like a typical like murder story. Like it was actually a murderer that killed her for a specific reason. But I did want a plot twist, so I was more leaning towards the idea of having the ending as like, oh, it was actually the parents that killed her because they wanted to have a child, so they believed this cult that said that if you take a life, you are able to effectively gain a life. So of course they killed the protagonist to have a child. But the thing that they didn't know was that the person that they killed got reincarnated into that child. Because I think I ended up, I remember in that exam paper, I think I ended up leaving it on cliffhanger, where I think they were in their apartment, and they had all like this evidence board or whatnot. They were playing detective, they had this evidence board, and they had gone out to do something, and they came back, and it was like there was documents missing. Like someone had clearly been through the room, and then that's when I left it as a cliffhanger to be like, dun dun dun, the killer knows. So, and of course like I say, if it was the parents won't want her to know it's them, and of course they would probably know that she's probably investigating something. specifically a murder, or a person that, fell to the death, that they, of course, know about, so of course they will want to get rid of the evidence. But, yeah. Again, I never got to finish it. I wish I did. I just can't remember how it all started. That's the problem. I can't remember what I wrote. That's why I kind of wanted the piece of it back. Anywho, I am rambling. I need to get on to it. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about it is... Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. It's time to feel the flow. I see summon number 39, Utopia. Sorry, I just had to do that. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I was around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. When I saw on Yuri and Natsuka, they gingerly exchanged sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As we read in tandem, I watched each of their expressions change. Natsuka's eyes were filled with frustration, meanwhile Yuri's smiles sadly. What's with the language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuka dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just make the language, I guess. I was just trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I wouldn't have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Nagito did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions. I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my right style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Nagito liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize she was so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not why. You just... Yuri stands up as well. You're just jealous that Nagito appreciate my advice more than you appreciate yours. Huh? Now how do you know you didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No, I was full of myself. I wouldn't really go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who's boom. Oh god, I'm gonna get shot for this. I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew. How can anyone say this with a straight face? I'm sorry, but if I was reading a script and I had a voice actor this, I'd be pissing myself at my laughter. I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Nagito started showing up. Fucking wow! Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... Oh god, I can't even do a voice that involves both of them at the same time. I think the only way I could do that if I did one voice and then in post I did a different voice. So I'm just going to do my sounding voice. It doesn't involve you! I don't like fine guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Nagito, so Just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She's started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should just jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. How may explain that to a Nagito? Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. There's no way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that right, Nagito? Well... how did I get dragged into this in the first place? I don't know anything about writing. But I agree with put it more highly of me. So, of course, that's going to be Natsuki, Yuri, Hiromi, Sayori. I was like, Natsuki, Yuri, Hiromi, Sayori. So, of course, that's going to be, of course, the route I'm going with first. Next time I'm going to do multiple routes. But the first route I'm going with is Yuri. Natsuki? You might like your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. You won't even take a poem seriously. I understand. Really? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or fine someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't know, sorry. I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. You means well, and you just told her how you felt, and this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that. Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. You apologize. Do you think you should too? Natsuki looked into her face. In the end, nobody has taken her aside. She's trapped at this point being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. See over, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It will spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she composes up the poem with her hands and throws it in Josh. Natsuki! She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she sits down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. I think you're right. I'm so embarrassed. If I act like that, you probably hate me now. No, Yuri. No, Yuri. Could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You only did it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Nagito. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. So... Eh? I think the Natsuki said. Yeah. Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How do you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Nagito, how about you? Yeah, I said the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you learn something from your things too, so your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I think learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. Taking a look means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I launch myself with newfound determination. Nagito! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori? Well, what happened earlier? Eh? What do you mean? Between Yuri and Natsuki. It's like I think I'm happening often. No. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. Brothers, they're both wonderful people. You know, you don't hate them. Oh wait, you don't. Wait. You don't. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just want your opinion. That's all. I can see why they make good things with you. Phew. You know, Nagito, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Was I serious? Still hasn't got on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being for some it's nice, but does I need to stop that? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. But Sayori the soldier. I said that more to myself than to her, but I see to use Sayori as internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do it. So gang, I'm gonna save and do slot. Wee. In case I do fuck this up. So, hair, climax, grief, swimsuit, sonnet, analyze, joy, unrestrained, papa, whisper. Climax? Yes. Cue, melody, pain, flee, desire, flying, extreme, aura, lipstick, electricity. Extreme? Yes. Depression, loud, cheeks, anxiety, time, passion, empty, puppy, cage, jumper. Time? Yes. Captive, flower, giggle, ambient, silly, vertigo, fantasy, hopeless, disoriented, pleasure. Yes. Cheer, adventure, lollipop, fear, clouds, sing, sticky, warm, tears, or chocolate. Adventure? Valentine, romance, frightening, calm, sunset, breath, dark, disarray, incapable, hope. Disarray. Colour, special, socks, ribbon, games, anger, philosophy, twirl. Cover, unending philosopher. Party, heaven sing, daydream, landscape, extraordinary, rose, pout, proof, play, starscape. Okay, I don't know how that goes well. Fluffy, inferno, raindrops, kitty, broken, excitement, misfortune, rain cloud, fireflies, crimson. Inferno, way, childhood, determination. Rainbow, vacation, tragedy, sparkle, playground, destiny, waterfall, variants. Kawaii! Kawaii! Sugar. Destiny. Vibrant, suicide, after image, mouse. Bliss, anime, peace, whirlwind. Vitality, awesome. Ooh, vibrant. Melancholic, pathway, despise, fireworks, portrait, existence, unrequired, unrequited, sadness, peaceful, candy. Okay, that goes for that for some reason. Pickle, vista, sweet, headphone, smiles, skirt, incongruent, shopping, charm, unstable. Okay. Yes, you. Vivid, dazzle, sensation, embrace, journey, spinning. Journey? Yes. Bubbles, skipping, pink, clumsy. Eternity, contamination, shiny, laugh, prayer, secretive. Ooh. Eternity. Feather, explode, holiday, laser, massacre, nimble, lucky, entropy, nature, lust. Nature? Of course. Her, scars together, graveyard, promise, dream, things, love, bound, sea, precious. Ooh. Dream? Yes. Horror, email, misery, infallible, universe, hope, vanilla, jump, wonderful insight. Wonderful insight. Yes. Insight? Yes. Bed, boop, tenacious, wrath, pure imagination. Ocean, cry. Imagination? Way. I literally got none of Natsuki there. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. Fucking hell, it's already been 43 minutes. I must have talked so much about my fucking English paper. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hey, Nagito! Yo! Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a very simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always a simple thing for you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. You come with me to buy a snack? Oh, it was... wait. Wait, was that... Oh, that was Sayori. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. We're going to buy a snack. I fucked up there, I thought it was Nagito talking. No thanks. Eh? That doesn't like you at all. That's my reason. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves a coin purse. She falls to the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? Simple. If we had enough money in the first place, you would have bought us that before coming to the club room. So if you're not hungry, and wanting an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money, so I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. It's like all there is with the one option. I gave up. I feel guilty. You feel guilty? That makes you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't know that's what she was listening. First to sing a book as always. I wasn't listening to anything. I was just something in the book. Yuri! Tell Nagito to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. If only after pulling mischievous little stuff like that, you're suffering is fair enough retribution. Huh? Did I just? I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't have much space, the fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You're right though. I did something bad, and I have to accept the retribution. There. Still coming from you. Still coming from you, Sayori. Guess that's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? I'll let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. I've shown you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But what I'm coming about for the cupcakes. I had to check that screen to making them. Come on, give me more credit for that than that. Give me more credit than that, Sayori. I don't know, man. I think this smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles into death. Oh, I think we're gonna have to leave it at that. It was too funny. So, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. With hopefully, if I don't forget to oversleep, next time, Legend of Heroes Trials Colosseum. If you want to know why I miss Trials Colosseum videos, check my Destiny 2 video. That explains it. Yeah, I fucked up, I'll be honest. So, yeah. Hopefully I won't oversleep, and hopefully my alarms work this time. Hopefully. So, yeah. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.